Ahoy, fellow voyagers! I'm so happy to be on the Ark with you. We're going on an exciting adventure, and I can see you all preparing to depart in a few days. It's so wonderful that you found the new Earth last summer, so many of you, and you've now come back with the boat, with the Ark, to take those who want to come to the new Earth with you. I'm watching your preparations with great joy. And who am I? I'm the stargazing fairy. I was with you on the last voyage. I am with you in the new earth. And now I'm with you again on this voyage. So if you want to see me or talk to me, why don't you look up at the crow's nest? I'm likely to be at the crow's nest because I need to look up and I need to look down. The stellar rays are in constant communication with Gaia, with the earth, and then with us as well. And we're agents for anchoring them. And they're such great help in the new earth. Because really, what is the new earth but a blend of the many beautiful, beautiful aspects of creation? And that certainly includes the stars and the stellar fairies, the galactic fairies, the earthly fairies. Oh, the fairies are so excited to have a new invitation and purpose again to craft the new earth with you. It is really wonderful. My heart, my inner is just bouncing with the feeling of us having purpose and co-creating together, fairies and humans. So, I'm going to be transmitting a series of new dawn reports. I was told to call them new dawn reports because truly it's a new dawn. And this will be messages from the stars, things that will really help us on the voyage. So this is the first of my new dawn report. And if you look up at the crow's nest and I'm not there, well, maybe I'm flying above the boat, or maybe I've needed to dip out up to a stellar world. But you can know I'm around, and I'm so happy to be with you. Thank you so much, fellow voyagers, and all you heart-grown humans for doing this. We can know that starlight contains so much information. Let's compare it to enzymes, active agents that impact every facet of the cosmos. These enzymes, this information, evolves humanity and planetary bodies. Starlight works on biological and dimensional levels. Today, I want you to come up to the Pleiades with me. Climb the stellar staircase with me. You can stay on Earth and come here with me as well. You can be in both places. So come on, let's go. Good job, we're almost there. Come on in with me. Come into the Pleiades. Here we are. Can you feel it? The stellar system of the Pleiades represents a yin energy, a feminine archetype. On the path of evolution, each Pleiadian star has transfigured their shadow experiences and turned them into light. They are now fifth-dimensional cities of light, and they're here among us to deeply heal the wounds of the emotional body. They teach the ways of dissolving and transfiguring the karmic patterns which prevail in the solar system. And the Pleiades connect us with the highest light codes of our destiny. Alcyone in the Pleiades, the great central sun, wants to share information about this world with you. Take a look at the seal on the screen. This is the stellar seal of Alcyone. Every Pleiadian stellar world has a seal, a star seal, and that's a cosmic code. The code carries the essence of their story in abstract, symbolic language. Take a close look at the seal of Alcyone. If you can manage to come into a deeply open state of mind, and you can lift your being up to the gate of Alcyone through your heart, you will have to cross a layer of subtle veil-like haze, which is the defense system of this star. However, if your intention is truly pure, and you can keep your awareness focused, you can ask for admittance from the guards of the Stargate. It really all depends on the openness of your heart and your heart's ability to love. Oh, when you are granted entry, you arrive in such a beautiful world. It's a great, gorgeous light temple with Gothic arches, and you're touched with such gentle feelings and waves of love that your heart starts to overflow. There's a deep sense of home and an absolutely uplifting spiritual presence here. Everything is permeated with light, a feeling of completeness, serenity, and inexpressible harmony and balance. Just being present here in Alcyone can help you come back into your center. All the problems and tensions and inner battles seem to disappear as you are captured by the peace of its light, as you're embraced by the silence of awe. And you can recognize yourself more and more deeply here, and your connection to your higher self becomes much clearer and much more alive. The stellar seal of Alcyone represents the layout of this temple. The central dome is made of beautiful purplish, bluish, turquoise-colored crystal pieces, and the ancient symbol of the flower of life is portrayed on the floor. And on top of that is a pure white flame burning over it that is almost surreal in the purity of its whiteness. You can see here that the dome is surrounded by 4 gates, and these 4 colors that we see are each a different of community on the island of Alcyone, each with a different purpose. Each community has a special and distinct function. But today, Alcyone wants me to mainly tell you about the Ptah community, so you're aware specifically of what the Ptah community does as you're on this voyage. The color represented by the blue circle is the Ptah community. Represented by the red island is the Mott community, and the yellow island is the Ra community. The green island is the An-Ra community. Before we hear more about the Ptah community, let's hear just a little bit about the Central Sanctuary, because it's a very special place. There are 12 shining beings in the temple, sitting as the Council of Alcyone. The collective field of their higher consciousness becomes a 6-dimensional light reality and forms a bridge between the 5th and 6th dimensions. If we arrive here to the central temple with a question or an intention of recovering something or understanding something, we can present it to the Council of Alcyone here. There's a very special way of seeking answers here. I'd like you to know that all the polarities on Alcyone are in perfect balance. The Mott group represents a yin pole, the Ptah and Ra groups are yang poles, and the An-Ra community manifests a yin pole again. When we take them together, as I told you, the entire system of the Pleiades is a yin energy or a feminine archetype. We can compare the Pleiades to a mythic figure of Sophia, to the heavenly queen of wisdom. And the Pleiades really show us the highest feminine level archetype, the life giver, great mother, the grandmaster and healer of all life, healer by absolute light that she radiates towards all creatures. With this, in the world of Alcyone, and also in the entire star system of the Pleiades, there is no hierarchy at all. There is perfect equality. All the qualities enjoy perfect equivalence. There is nothing else. This world belongs to the knights and priestesses of the Round Table. It could not be otherwise. All the qualities are equal. They just represent different colors, voices, and segments of the whole. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit more about the Ptah community. We could say that blueprints are in operation in many different ways. So let me explain that. First, it's good for us to know that the members of the Ptah community supervise the spirits, the devas, the angels, and the fairies of nature, because they exist in hierarchy with them, and the Ptah community holds a higher note in this hierarchy. We can also know there is a spiritual cooperation between the Pleiades and Sirius. The Sirians make a detailed plan with perfectly precise mathematical and geometrical calculations for generating creative fields. But part of the energy to effect this is channeled by the Ptah community. The Ptah group anchors the detailed plan to the sphere of Earth. They bring down and they manifest and they anchor energy work. So in this sense, they are involved in the process of manifestation. And the Ptah community participates in the operation of the energy fields. They use them to connect the fifth and sixth dimensional realities to the third dimension. And speaking of blueprints, furthermore, we can know that the patterns of the etheric body are managed by the Ptah community. They're responsible for the harmonization and healing of the etheric body. The codes of the etheric body are carried by the blueprint, the etheric copy, which contains the codes of your life plan in a special holographic form. When your soul prepares the plans for your incarnation while in the transitional state, you integrate the blueprint into your etheric body in the form of a very special energy pattern. The encoding is done by the Ptah group, and they help us fulfill these plans through our life path. When we receive the heavenly powers that incite us to change our codes, we become reactivated, and we may start to have dreams floating in blue. The color blue may become very important to you. You may want to wear it more or have it in your surroundings. You may feel the need for the etheric field of the color blue because the Ptah group can connect to that blue color. So pay attention to your dreams and all the little signs, as that is how your higher self lets you know that changes are coming your way. The symbol of the Ptah community is the key, as they are the openers of great secrets. I'd like to tell you just a few more things about the Ptah community and then summarize what I've said already. It's good for us to know this is our great central sun. This is the great command center. This is really where so much comes through that radiates to us from other stars and from here. It's a big organizer, as we can see when we know how all the communities work. But specifically, the Ptah community is involved with sustaining the eternal cycle of life. And this community retunes the planets after cosmic processes like entering or exiting the photon belt. So we can know the Ptah community is really active now, since we've only entered the photon belt really in the last decade or so. The community heals after cataclysms. And they're knowers of the cycles of birth, sustenance, letting go, decay. Of course they would be, because they are the higher aspect hierarchical of the fairies, as we said before. And that's what the fairies do. They're knowers and maintainers of the cycles. The Ptah community works with the Sirians to maintain the orbs of planets. And it also codes the etheric bodies of planets, as well as our own etheric body, as we heard about. They hold our life plan, our blueprint in holographic form. They sustain the cycles of natures as well, staying in close relationship with the devas and elementals. because they're the highest on the Devic hierarchy. They are the keepers of the keys and the guardians of the evolutionary codes. Their symbol is the key, the opener of secrets. So that's my New Dawn report for today. I hope you can take in those stellar enzymes and feel them working throughout your being and body and all your bodies, and know that you're just so vastly large in creation, contain so much, and have so much to offer. I'm kind of being pushed on by our sun. Did you know that our sun is the 8th Pleiadian star, little brother to the 7 sisters? He has quite a story to tell. I think that's what he wants to happen in the next New Dawn report. So I'll see you when all that comes through. Continue to get ready. You're doing a wonderful job.